Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be putting some quick fire messages using the Quantum and Isis Oracle decks. We'll get some tarot messages using the Intuitive Tarot, and then pulling a couple of angel answers at the end if needed. So, Pisces, let's get into your reading. So just while I'm shuffling your cards again, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So you have 3 cards that came out, okay? So you have Family in Reverse, okay? A Consciousness of Lack in Reverse, okay? And Travel in Reverse, okay? So interestingly, I get a sense that you've been at a distance from those closest to you. Could be family, could be a partner, right? But now I feel like you finally had an opportunity to come back into connection, okay? Come back into alignment. Maybe there was some kind of falling out, a disagreement. Maybe there was some travel plans that went awry because of the pandemic. It could be just about anything, but now I feel like you have an opportunity to actually either heal a relationship with a family member or with several family members, or to come back into physical proximity with a family member or several family members, okay? So take it however it resonates for you personally, but I do see an opportunity here for reconciliation or to spend time with family, okay? For some of you as well, I get another message. For a small group of you, I feel like you've been trying to conceive, but you wasn't getting anywhere with it. But now I feel like you have the opportunity to do just that, okay? So if you and your partner have been waiting to conceive, I feel like this could be a good time where this actually happens, okay? So if that's the case and you find out you're pregnant, congratulations, okay? So let's get into the Isis Oracle. So see what the Mother Goddess has for you through the Divine Feminine aspect. What is it that Pisces needs to know with regards to whichever scenario plays out for them or is playing out for them? I have a few cards here as well. Oh, okay, 2 cards, that's not too bad. So you have Goddess of 10,000 Names, Isis, Endless Emanations of the Priestess. Okay, awesome. And you also have Eye of Horus, Awakening Divine Perception. Okay, awesome. So this is telling me that you kind of have an opportunity here to wear many hats, okay? I feel like you have different roles that you play, okay? But you have an opportunity not only to fulfill and execute those different roles depending on which family member you are connected with, okay? But you also have an opportunity to kind of consolidate it into one key role. Hopefully that makes sense, okay? So you may have a different type of relationship. Say you have several siblings, okay? And each relationship is very different, right? And you feel like you play one role with one sibling, another role with another. Well, you kind of have an opportunity to kind of bridge where there may be gaps, okay? Or where you feel like sometimes too much responsibility is placed on your shoulders instead of, you know, being distributed a bit more fairly. So I feel like you have an opportunity to really kind of reestablish and rewrite your role within certain family dynamics, and also establish certain boundaries, create a sense of balance within the situation. But I feel like the reason why you found yourself in this situation of wearing many hats and being different things to different people is because you're able to fulfill each role to a high level, okay? You're just one of those people that can. But that doesn't mean that you should necessarily be everything to everyone, right? Do you see what I mean? But now I feel like you're realizing that, okay, that too much responsibility, I feel, in certain family dynamics were placed on your shoulders. Whereas now you're kind of looking to create healthy boundaries and establish a certain level of balance, okay, in those connections. So I think now that you've kind of had an opportunity to reconcile or to, you know, actually sit down and properly communicate face to face with certain family members, you're able to express that, okay? Interesting. And I said, for those of you who have been waiting to conceive and feel like that's the one role that you were never able to fulfill because the opportunity didn't come about, I think you're intuitively knowing, okay? You're getting those downloads that either now is the time that you will conceive or that you are now pregnant, okay? So that's like a side message for some people. Obviously, you'll need to, you know, actually test that, you know, to get that confirmation if that is the case. But that's just the message that I'm getting for a small group of you, okay? So let's go into the tarot now and see what else comes out for you. But I do get a sense a lot of babies are going to be conceived this spring, especially as some people come out of lockdown in various locations. I wouldn't be surprised, okay? So, let's see what comes out in terms of the tarot. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to address certain things within family dynamics for sure. It's time for it, yeah. Okay. Because I feel like for a long time, Pisces, you're the one that kind of was often forgotten or left out or was being forced to shoulder so much of the responsibility where a lot of it wasn't even yours to begin with. But that's changing now because you're setting those boundaries and you're standing up for yourself, which is good. Okay, so let's go into it. First card out is Nine of Swords, okay? Energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I feel like, yeah, you were in this mindset for a long time, like, oh, why is this always happening to me? Why am I the one that's always treated like garbage? Or why am I the one that's always being expected to carry the weight of everyone else, to fix all the issues, to resolve all the problems, you know? Why is it that other people get assistance when they need it and I don't? You know, things like that. But I feel like you're not turning all of those things inwardly anymore. You're not blaming yourself anymore. You're kind of holding other people accountable for their own actions, for their own words, for their own lack of responsibility and action taking, right? So I feel like you are addressing this, okay? Because you're done overthinking it. And I feel like you're done worrying about the well-being of everyone else when they're not so concerned about your well-being, okay? Not to say that you don't care anymore, of course you do, but you're just understanding that it's time that you take care of yourself as well, okay? So the next card out is the Seven of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So yeah, this is you standing up for yourself, you know? So when you're dealing with, say, some kind of confrontation or people trying to put even more burdens on you or even more responsibilities, baggage, whatever, you're just not doing it anymore because it's like, it's not your place to shoulder the weight of everything, okay? People are responsible for their own lives, especially as grown adults, right? So I feel like you are starting to stand up for yourself more. You're standing in your power more. You're understanding that, yes, you have been wearing many hats. You have been taking on way more than you should have been. But you're realizing that's because you are the one that's strongest. You're the one that's standing strong. You're the one that is able to accomplish a great deal of things, right? Even if your family have you believe that you are not accomplishing anything. That's not true, okay? Because you're the one that's kind of like the glue, essentially, is what I'm feeling here, okay? Whether or not they verbalize it, they know it. The next card is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So Pisces, I mean, you have two sevens back to back, okay? So the numbers 7, 77, and 777 could be very prominent for you right now. If you're seeing that a lot, I recommend checking out the numerology behind the number 7. I mean, 7 is a very spiritually evolved number. It's about spiritual growth, evolution, ascension, okay? Having that perception, divine perception, as it says, right? So that's what I feel like. I feel like your perception has changed. You're going from a consciousness of lack to understanding that you are abundant, that you are a powerhouse. That's why everyone puts so much pressure on you, right? But now you're realizing that it's time for you to pull your energy back, plant your seeds of intentions carefully, okay? And focus and pour your energy into what it is that you want. And again, this is, for me, this is again, on a side note, I feel like, yeah, some of you are going to conceive right now. I'm just saying, like, this is like further confirmation for those, that small group of you, that you are pregnant already or you're about to conceive. But I feel like it's more that you have just conceived and you are pregnant, okay? And you will find that out soon enough, okay? So just saying. Okay. And the next card is the Six of Cups in reverse. So, yeah. You are basically realizing, oh, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, you're realizing that there was a lot of projection, okay, in this family dynamic. That they would rather remember things in a certain way from the past that is in contrary to how it actually was, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So your family will be looking back on things fondly in a certain light when you know in reality it was very different, okay? So you don't have fond memories of your childhood with your family, you know? You may have had fond memories with friends, but I feel like with these particular family members, they weren't fond memories, okay? Because like I said, you were the one that was mostly bearing the weight and the brunt of the situations that you found yourself in, right? Because of a lack of people wanting to take accountability, responsibility, show empathy, love, understanding, compassion. Trying to say understanding and compassion at the same time, so that's why I came out that way. You know, so you're just kind of, yeah, you're not feeding into the illusion and delusion of the situation, because you're recognizing that no, it wasn't like that. It wasn't as happy and go lucky as you make it out to be. Maybe for you guys, sure, because I'm the one that was bearing the weight of everything. Especially if there was some kind of separation. I feel like for some of you, your parents probably divorced or split up when you were a kid, and you really felt the weight of that, and you were perhaps the one that was kind of tasked with taking care of your younger siblings, right? If you were the elder, or if you were just more resilient than they were, you were the one that was kind of left to really just make sure the families, you know, stayed together. And it wasn't your burden to bear, but unfortunately that's kind of how it played out. The next card is the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so fire energy again. So yeah, I feel like you're just not wanting the confrontation. You're just, you know, gonna stand up for yourself, say what needs to be said, and just walk away from it, okay? I do get a sense that with some family members, you have an opportunity to reconcile here. I do see that. But I don't think it's necessarily going to be the case for all family members. There may be one or two that you cannot, you know, they are just unable to look at things from another person's perspective. So you're just not even going to stress yourself about it. But with others, I feel like you do have an opportunity to reconcile, and they are willing to listen to how things were from your side of things, or there is a recognition that it wasn't particularly easy for you, okay? And especially if, say, like some of you guys have been trying to conceive, perhaps you didn't have the support of your family, okay? But now they want to show that they are supporting you, and you know, especially when they find out that you are pregnant, I feel like they are going to be very happy for you, right? But I feel like, yeah, maybe for a time they made you feel maybe even a little bit self-conscious about the fact that you hadn't conceived yet. Maybe they're like, well, when are you going to have a baby, you know, because I don't know, you've hit a certain age and they're expecting it. I don't know. I mean, that happens a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me. Could be something like that. But then you find out you're pregnant and everyone's happy, and they're like, yeah, can you get off my back now? You know, so that kind of thing. But I feel like if you are having a baby, it's something that you want. It's not for them, obviously. It's not for that to appease them. It's because it's something that you wanted, okay? So I'm just saying that, like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying it like, you know, you did it because you wanted to appease your family. No, I feel like if you are having a baby, it's because that's something you wanted. You know, you wanted to start your own family, okay? And the next card is, well, the last card is the Six of Swords, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So yeah, I see you moving into calmer waters. I see you coming away from the drama, away from anyone that's not able to listen or appreciate or understand your perspective, okay, that doesn't show you mutual respect. And those that do, you're willing to bring things to, you know, some kind of resolution, okay, at least to a more amicable place, because you don't want the conflict, right? You want things to be kind of smooth sailing, at least when it comes to those connections, okay? So that's great. And I feel like when you do, for those of you who are pregnant, I feel like you're hoping that everything will be, like, it will be a smooth delivery, that the pregnancy will be fine. I feel like it will be. From what I'm feeling and seeing here, I feel like, yeah, it's going to be fairly smooth sailing. You're not going to have to deal with anything traumatic. For those of you who I am reading for in this particular instance, okay? So hopefully that puts your mind at ease. So let's see what, gosh, this reading is already really long, but I'm going to pull a quick angel answers for you. Opportunity. Yeah, you see? Opportunity for abundance. Where you used to believe that you were lacking in some way, boom. Your opportunity for abundance comes in, whether that's you falling pregnant, whether that's you increasing your financial situation, improving your financial situation, work opportunities, healing certain family dynamics, right? Asserting your position, standing up for yourself, making sure people do their fair share, okay? Whatever it is, a golden opportunity comes in for healing, for pregnancy, for reconciliation, okay? So I hope this helps whoever needed it. I know there was a lot of messages there, so just take whatever applies for you if it does. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And yeah, it's looking good. Just make sure that you don't let anyone goad you into any more disputes. And I think you will be absolutely fine, Pisces. So send you guys lots of love. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.